denied an item, but then the person get mad at you, so you had a little argument?
People can be very insistent, but we have like a policy about what we collect. So when people bring things in, it has to fit into our collection. So we're interested in collecting things that have got a real connection to Cambridge, but also we have to look at whether we've already got that item in the collection already, because if we've already got 5 medals to do with a specific event or a certificate or a picture, we might not want more of the same thing. So we have to have a look to see whether we've got it or not, and whether it's relevant to the collection. Because we don't have a huge amount of space. We've only got quite a small storeroom, and it's not a big museum, so we have to be quite careful. But people do get quite cross sometimes because they think that we should have it. So yeah, you have to be quite careful and quite polite about how you deal with it.
Why did you choose this job?
I chose this job because I love social history, and this job, I just absolutely love this job. It's my best job ever, and because I love displaying things as well, so it's really good fun, and it's really good fun dealing with loads and loads of different kinds of things. So one day you might be looking at how you're going to look after a fire engine, and the next day you might be looking at a teddy bear. It's really wide-ranging, so it's really interesting. Social history is more about how everybody, ordinary people, live, rather than about sort of specific events and sort of historic, like wars and things like that. It's about how people actually live and what they use and what they do in their lives. Sometimes people leave things in wills as a bequest. Those are the main ways. A lot of the objects come in by people ringing up the museum and saying that they've got something that they want to donate.
Have you ever stopped a thief, like trying to steal something from the museum?
I haven't personally, no, that hasn't happened in the time that I've been here. But when I go through our records, quite a lot of time on the database, we have a database which has everything that's in the collection. Quite often I'll go through the database and see that things were stolen in the past. Because of the kind of nature of the museum, because we have things that are on open display, which means they're not in cabinets, they're not locked away. People have stolen things before, and I think in the past there used to be a lot more things on open display. So that yes, there were things stolen before. You sometimes find like the police reports for the objects that are stolen.
Is there a favourite thing you have collected or that is in the museum?
There's lots of things actually that I really love. The tray is probably my favourite thing because I've done a lot of work on it. We had a tray, a big brass tray that was given to the museum. That was actually, somebody left it in their will to the Fitzwilliam Museum, but it didn't really fit in with the Fitzwilliam Museum's collection because it's not a very valuable object, but it's very important for Cambridge, and so that was given to us. And it's probably my favourite object because it's got an amazing story behind it, because it was dedicated to a man, and it has a list of different people underneath it. And when I started researching that list, there were a group of really interesting people. So although the tray is not particularly valuable, it's really important because it gives us like a snapshot of what Cambridge was like at that time.
And it tells us all these people were meeting and talking together, weren't they, sharing ideas, and we had no idea. There was no other record of it, and it came up on this tray, didn't it?
Yeah.
Really. So that's social history. Yeah. Okay. So thank you very much, Charlotte. Thank you, Charlotte. Hey! That's really good. Thanks so much. Thanks. That's brilliant.